Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you could take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to another Wednesday night here on Beyond Wednesdays. We have something to talk about tonight that we've been waiting a long time to talk about. About 6 months.
What?
About 6 months we've been waiting to talk
I'm
about
gay.
this.
Me too. Huh?
Last Mary Jane, we can share everything.
Tell my wife I'm sorry, baby.
Sorry.
This is kind of a big deal. We've been talking about okay, so the very first variant we did, Grommit number 7, which is a very special book, and it means a lot. We did a killer, an absolutely killer Suspiria book, 2 of them, with G.I. Joe, and now we got to hit another one of the artists that we love, Sveta Shubina. We talked about it a little bit. And so we ended up getting that done, and it took forever. And shout out to Dynamite for sticking through it, because man, I feel like we were like on this for 6 months just waiting to see if this happened. And we were seeing the art. The art is absolutely amazing, and just waiting for it to come out. We had kind of planned for it to come out and hopefully in San Diego, and it didn't. And then everything for New York is crazy, you guys. So we figured, you know what? I think it's probably time to show you guys our Harley Elvira Sveta Shubina variants that are finally able to be shown. All right, look at these. Ooh.
Mama.
Yeah, buddy.
Mama.
Took a while, but here it is in all of its glory.
Yeah, this is awesome.
In some of its glory. It'll take a couple forms.
Bro, that's fucking badass.
Yeah.
This is awesome. So there's 4 versions. We've got trade dress, virgin foil, and then a virgin foil metal.
Yeah, I think it's gonna
Full
be
spray.
great. I think it looks great. I think it looks great in all of its forms. The trade is super cool. I love how they do it like that. I love how it's like just risque enough as well, because there was some DC issues, of course. But
Yeah,
it's like-
version 1 was not approved, my friend.
I wish we could have gone with version 1. It was a little bit better, in my opinion. But
And it wasn't anything bad. It was just the costume. Not that it was like dirty or anything like that, but it was a little sassier. But it was the OG costume, and we had to switch it up. So I think it looks fantastic. Sveta did a great job, figuring out how to transform the costume, and it looks. That Elvira looks amazing. Harley gets the Harley vibes, Guys,
Yeah.
there's a skeleton on there too on the cover. You got a back cover, you got a skeleton cover, witch cover.
Is the skeleton on the Virgin?
I think it's on.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's
Yep.
it's hung off the.
Oh,
on the
it's
broom.
tied to the broomstick. Okay.
yeah. Shout out to Adam,
There we
who's
go.
in the chat. He said, Sveta and I were so stoked to work with you guys on this. And
Oh yeah.
we appreciate you guys, brother.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, Adam, so much. This was a long process, and those guys were, I think it just because everything like with Dynamite got caught up in the the diamond thing and all that stuff, and then so everything just got kind of push. So yeah, this is here. So
Yeah.
it's awesome. I'm stoked. I'm pumped.
So
Yeah, man.
all I'm gonna say, everybody's asking that, hey, how can we get it? When can we get it? I'm just gonna say, make sure you're here next Wednesday. Make sure you're here next Wednesday.
Drop in next Wednesday.
Next Monday, surprise.
I think I said one day.
One day?
Actually,
Monday.
I'm a little. This is beyond Wednesdays. It's Wednesday. I noticed myself on my eBay shows. I mess up the days. Like I'm like I keep streaming like 4 nights a week, and I'm like, thank you guys for being here on this Thursday. Katie was writing down the winners. She's like, it's Tuesday. Well, it is the first auction of the week. I'm a little confused, but anyway.
Yeah. So make sure you're here next Wednesday. We appreciate you guys. You guys support us, and we're going to drop a link probably next Wednesday. You just got to be here for it. And then at some point they're going to be available on, eBay live shows. There is, you guys know at Beyond Wednesdays, we're going to try and do everything we can, like a smaller print run. So we were able to do, 400 print run on these, which was nice on the trade and the virgin, and then less on the foil and metals.
Yeah, 150 on the foil, then I think it's 50 on the metal. That's a total. So comps, we have to take comps out that we get to Sveta and Adam. But yeah, and then
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have a chance to get this book. It's gonna be great.
Yep. Very, very cool. I mean, listen, I think starting before San Diego, like a month before San Diego, things just have gotten crazy. I feel like every show is jam-packed with like cool information and also, cool updates and cool goodies like this. We appreciate you guys for, hanging out with us. All the live viewers. That's a big deal for us. You guys that come hang out with us live, we're gonna try and give you guys, first dibs on stuff that we create, and we hope you guys like. And New York Comic Con is gonna be crazy. I mean, absolutely bonkers.
It's a big show.
For sure.
So,
and Boston Chowder said he met Elvira at a con in Massachusetts. She was out here, if you guys remember. I don't know if you remember if I said anything when at that Creepy Con, Inland Empire and stuff, and she cut. I don't remember why. There was a reason, or maybe she had a procedure or something. She didn't do the pictures, and so I look and I go in the room, and I thought her line was just what was inside the signing room. And Ontario Convention Center is pretty small, and so I mean compared to the big ones anyway. So, and I'm like, oh, okay, no. So I'll go over here and kind of took my time, and I knew I should have been smarter. And I'm like, so, all right, well, how much is this? How much is that? And I looked, that line is wrapped around, and she's talking to everybody, and they're like, this is the slowest process. We moved like 10 people in the last hour and a half, and it was like wrapped around. And I'm like, I don't have 7 hours today to wait in line, because I wanted to actually have one here for the show. Because I've got these the metals and the regular, but of this, which is, come on, that is outstanding, and there's only 100 of them. So but I think, I don't know if I'll ever get it on there, but I think I might bring it for Adam Hughes in New York though. So
yeah, who's all gonna be in New York? We got a shout out to Namesh for that $25 super chat. He says, can't wait for NYCC.
Thanks,
drinks
brother.
on me. Hell yeah.
see a drink. Hey, $25. Wait, is the $25 go to the drinks, Brian? You're gonna have to set that aside
For sure.
But I think that's like one drink and maybe a tip.
I was gonna say that's a.
I don't think that's getting us very far.
Well, don't worry.
Down
We'll each be buying each other quite a few drinks. I imagine. If it's like every other con.
I can't wait.
People are asking about prices. They're gonna be, I believe, 20 each. 20 the virgin 20.
20.
Yeah. The trade 20. and the foils was it 30
about
or 35?
$65.
35 for the virgin foil, and then I think the metals will be 65.
Metals
Yeah.
are 110.
We'll see. You said, Sean, the metals take a little bit longer. Typically.
Yeah. So I just got my Pete Carroll medals for the Red Sonia in yesterday or 2 days ago.
And how long ago did that book drop?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So it's like 3 weeks, I'd say. So anybody, I would say, if you're going to order, anyone who pre-orders with a medal in there, your order's going to hold for a little bit, but it's worth the wait.
Right.
How cool is that?
That is fucking awesome.
Very cool. And it's nice to have some there's some more experience.
Shout out to Heroes Reborn for that $9.99 super chat. He says, "What's up, Brian? Clutch, leg, and hood. Let's go NYCC. Hell yeah!
What up, brother? Thanks for shitting in my mouth.
You should have seen Andrew Jackson's face every time that happens, bro.
That's okay. I love it. No, there were some cool. I like some of the Virgin ratio variants. You know, it's Dynamite. There's gonna be a few more. So they did some like FOC for like they made like a Spears pink Virgin and stuff like that. So nice to be able to get a few other cool books with it too. But hey, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. As a matter of fact, here's some of the other covers. You get the Mark Spears, the Amanda Connor with all the jack-o'-lanterns. That's a good cover.
Yeah. I like those. Yeah, they don't seem to have the FOC ones on there. I like the Chad Harden too, which is the second one. I think that's good. Then Linzer as well. And yeah, Elvira. Yeah, so I
didn't
think
even
honestly
see the
I think
little
these are okay.
jack-o'-lantern monsters on the Linsner. Holy cow.
Yeah, I think we got some versions of those. So
it's a cool book. Cool book.
Mhm.
I like the way Shubina drew Elvira, man. Like
She looks
she drew her
super
like
sexy.
like the other drawings, they make it look like somebody's mom, dude. You know,
Right. That's sexy, dude. That is yeah.
That's fire right there.
That's some
The other ones make it
1960s
look like
Playboy cartoon.
somebody's mom sweating over dirty dishes or something, dude. Like
Crazy.
I brought Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's a dope cover. She did a really good job.
I love it. I love it. I like the double Harley hair. She hit all the points for being at every angle. You know what I mean? That's a high slit for Elvira right there.
It's right on the heel.
you said slit. You said
I was talking about her dress.
Oh,
and a low slit, I guess, as well. And her little knife.
Yeah. It's a good cover. I like the moon in the background. I like the skeleton. I like the bats.
it looks like the
Yeah,
moon
like
has
it.
a smiley face, dude. You see the two eyes and the nose and the right
And
there.
what
if you
we
look
did
at it.
is we just basically said, hey, this is what we love about your art, and gave her like 15 images of her stuff that we really, really love. And we said, and we gave her a couple like ideas, like I think 3 ideas of like homages of, and a couple idea books. And we threw out, of course, the famous Dave Stevens, homage. And I think she nailed it in a major way.
Definitely.
So, if not homaging, I think like a tip of the cap, you know what I mean? Type of thing, which I love. And I'll take moon covers any chance I get. Influence, yes. Thank you, Hood. Thank you, brother. So next Wednesday, you guys come hang out with us here, same time, same channel, same everything that you always get beyond Wednesdays. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We've got, New York Comic Con is so freaking packed with stuff that's happening. It's gonna be interesting. This will be the first time I've ever been to New York Comic Con, so that'll be fun.
I haven't been. I've been to Manhattan, but I haven't been to NYCC before.
Yeah, so
I'd try to do like one East Coast trip, and that's before. This is what I did, And then, there's the weird COVID years for pretty much everything on the planet. COVID years, divorce years, things like that for me. So Baltimore was always my trip because Baltimore's got the books. All the buddies can make it out there. Everybody could get a ticket, So a lot more low pressure, con. So that was a lot of fun. You know what I mean?
I'm looking forward to
Baltimore's the best, and Baltimore's a week after, so I can't even really consider it.
Well, you did go from San Diego to
That's true.
Yeah, FarleyCon.
You learned your lesson on that one.
That was still tough, man. That was good, but there's tough and then there's like rewarding, like, you know what I mean? That was like a fun personal experience, and like the con, other than a couple people there, of course Larry Hama, but it was like that was we're there for Mark, so it's not like. But the thing was, it was in a gym, like it wasn't exactly like going to like San Diego one week and New York the next week or something like that, So it was cool. It was a fun, easy to get around kind of little deal. So, and it's gonna be and there's almost back to back here. Thank God it's not exactly back to back because we've got LA Comic Con coming up here in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So still setting up for that, acquiring books for that, but that should be fun. I'll be downtown in LA for a couple nights. And then what else we got? Then New York will be a couple weeks after that. And if you ever shows back up on here in between that, gonna go see Yee play down in San Diego. Gonna go see Yee's band down in San Diego. So that should be
I gotta see him when he comes here. Benny Blanco says, Brian, what's your booth number at NYCC, Brian? We will be hanging out over at Heroes Reborn, aka John's Ramirez's booth, who's in the chat. We'll be hanging out with him for probably if you guys want to come.
He's got his booth anyway, so that will be the hangout, the storage area, the the whatever we have there. I'll try to look it up. But.
Here's the plan for New York. Booth 1575. There we go. So the plan for New York is to I'm hoping that I'll have some Halloween packs of Mark's Halloween packs to give away free to people. And I'm just going to be scoping out, like looking for Mark fans and stuff. And if I see anybody that's really, into Mark, come talk to John about, their stuff or something. Find those type of people and give away 40,
man,
50 packs.
Don't give away Mark Spears blind bags, bro.
With purchase,
bro.
John,
You should have learned with you should have learned with Vinny, bro. Don't give another show high away, bro. Don't give a golden ticket away, bro. Like, hey, dude, nah. You can
you're just gonna have to come out to New
anything
York
away,
now,
dude.
baseball.
Do not give away. Dude, that's a Wonka bar, bro.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be multiple Wonka bars at New York Comic Con. For those of you guys that don't follow Clutch's
See, you're
IG.
lucky. You're lucky enough that you'll hand out a book and that fool will pull the golden ticket. That's how lucky you are, dude.
Well,
and you'll be like, dude. And then Brian will buy a pack of cards and pull out of like a 1 of 1 of something.
So I still have 2 of the Battle Beast blind bags.
What in the?
I still have 2 of them, and there's a reason for that. I feel like there's something in them, and I just, I as of right now, it's Schrodinger's cat. It's Schrodinger's, Battle Beast packs, as the saying goes.
So what left?
Huh? We don't know
What's
yet.
left?
I mean, we've seen some
you don't know because some shit
sketch covers. Yes,
I
some
opened
sketch
mine.
covers.
I told people I was opening them. I was like, I've only got 10. I'm opening these. People are like, you mean if I pay my money? And I was like, dude, there's 990 other one of these you can go buy, dude. I was like, feel free. I was like, it's fine. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Thank you for being in here, dude. But like, if you want to buy one, man, let's have some fun. I want to open on the show. And I was like, also I gave a free X25 Battle Beast with all of them. So everybody was a winner. Well, you were a winner no matter what, but like an extra winner.
Yeah.
Maybe someday when CGC is grading packs, right? It can be like your 1952 tops.
Yes, that's sold for.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, listen, the second iteration is getting ready to hit at New York Comic Con. If you guys are following Clutch's IG, you may have seen
man.
the Transformer Live eBay trading packs. This is crazy, bro. And is
This
this
one's cool.
this? Okay, I was about to say I was
God, I love
checking to
that
see.
Pete. He's the best.
Yeah, I was gonna say was Pete on the cover of the other bag? Well, this is the cover of the
Yeah,
bag. and
Pete's on the other bag. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Pete. Yeah, Pete.
yep. So this is the second blind bag with Pete Carroll art on the front. Look at when you showed us this image. I remember just thinking to myself, it's hard to give like an emotion to a robot or to a transformer, and he did it in a good way. It almost feels like he's giving you that wink or type thing. It's weird. You
He's
catch
got,
the
like, he's got a
emotion.
little attitude, which is
Yeah.
really cool. Pete is this week is also there's another thing that Pete worked on this week that I'm just like completely blown away by. I'm like, dude, this guy is out of this world. So
Yeah.
But this cover, the Optimus Prime and the Megatron are both like so damn good.
Yeah.
They're so good that we had to do the sketch version as well because I loved it that much.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So here is the
God, look at that.
So there's
man.
there's a sketch version of this.
Yeah, so there's three. There's like black and white pencils. I guess the pencil edition.
Okay, so how? Okay, can I ask? Was that like digitally reverted?
Look at the pencil, man.
What do you
Or
mean?
did he send that to you before he colored it?
He sent
Do you know what I'm
he
saying?
sent me these pencils before he did the colors.
Okay, because he's not digital. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. I know you. I figure your finished product is.
Yeah. So he was
Okay.
like, I was like, that's sick, and I was like, make sure you have it scanned because I want to do that as a it's gonna be a virgin version of that. And then there's a foil version.
that's sick.
Yeah, the pencil's so good.
And then-
his art is slick, man.
How about this
Like
one?
just really clean and just
Yeah. It's to find artists like that and be, I think, fairly unique these days. You don't see it that often, man.
is
Yeah.
a lot of
Pete
a lot
Carroll's
of
just
polish.
absolute gem of an artist these days.
Yeah. So the Megatron looks dope.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Foil
I
version
love
of
that all
that.
they're all battle damaged.
Then-
that's a Pete's jam.
No offense to Tyler Kirkham, but
Look at
Yeah.
this, you guys.
And
Dude.
this was like this one blew me away, man. Like, so I hit up Mark. I was like, because we saw Mark at Huntsville, and I mentioned the Battle East bags. He's like, "Oh man, Clutch, you should have had me do a sketch cover for you." I was like, "I'll do." Well, next one comes around, we'll talk about it. Transformers one is coming around. I'm like, "Hey Mark, what do you want to do? Would you want to do a sketch cover? I could send you a couple blanks or whatever." He's like, "How about I just give you a cover?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I want to do one." I was like, "You sure?" I'm like, "You said you're not going to do anything." He's like, "Yeah, it's all right. I'll do one for you." Like, this sounds fine. I love Transformers. I was like, "All right, dude." So Mark, he's like, "All right, give me a couple days. I'll work something up." He's like, "What characters?" I'm like, "You can only use because they're Energon universe, you can only use certain characters." And so he was like, "Here you go." And yeah, dude, like, he's like, "Here's this Devastator," and I was like, "Holy smokes!" And it's like crazy because it's like, I love how the framing makes him just seem so big that he can't fit
Yes.
on the cover, you know?
Yes. Yeah, totally.
So yeah.
I mean, usually I would be mad because I didn't see like the full body of this, but you're exactly right. There's like this.
Yeah.
It makes it feel like he's fucking massive. So I showed when you put this out last night on the industry after the industry show. We were backstage bullshitting. I go, "Have you guys seen the covers that are in Sean's new project?" They're like, "No." And as soon as I went to this one, everybody, like all three of the guys were like, "Oh my God, holy cow." Like, this is really good.
Yeah.
So, and then
Yeah.
my favorite one of them, I love this Suspiria.
Come on.
Which is another fun one too, because after this came together with Suspiria like after we had already done the G.I. Joes, and she had mentioned on stream like how much she loves doing that stuff, and she's like, I'd love to do one. And I was like, all right, what do you want? What would you want to do? And we tossed around ideas, and she was like, can I do the one with the cassette? My brother really likes that one. I'm like, absolutely.
Oh yeah. And
so it's it's such a cool vibe, and she put in Laserbeak at the top, which is cool.
And she's super not.
Oh, she did. Look at that.
Yeah, look at Laserbeak, dude. But you
Motherfucker.
don't think of her as a super like robot artist,
Yeah.
She killed
Yeah, and
this,
she even
dude.
said she's like, look, I do pretty ladies and monsters way better than robots, and I was like, you killed it. So.
It's freaking great. I love the pink. I love the yellow. I love the bleeding red pinks, whatever you want to say. It's great how they have Transformers in yellow even with the pink image logo.
Yeah, like shout out to the Skybound production
cool.
team for like color matching the logos really well.
Yeah, that's what accentuates it. It really pops.
Clutch, are there how many packs this time? 1,000 again?
1,000 packs, yeah.
Okay. 1,000
Godtail.
packs.
And this is Godtail, which is holy.
Yeah, I met him in San Diego. He's awesome, dude.
Actually, I think that's actually the wrong cover.
Well, let's go to the right one then.
No, that's the wrong cover that eBay.
That's not Godtail right there.
No, it is, but it's actually I think they used the wrong art.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is still good.
Yeah, you're supposed to see more of like Starscream's wing.
Okay. And then there is a this is a connecting cover, you guys. Check this out.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Damn, that is freaking cool.
Yeah, they are color matching it like
Yeah.
to accentuate the
might
like
as well.
pink. Yeah, that's badass, dude.
Can't be that difficult.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
There's the Mark again, Mark Spears.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, but Devastator's just been my all-time favorite.
And
So I just
the
have-
creme
bro.
de la creme, ladies and
This
gentlemen.
yeah.
There are hits in this that are, I mean, you kind of outdid yourself again, bro. I mean, the Battle Beast collector trading packs were amazing. But then you did a bunch of sketch covers for this, including one that I remember when you first showed me it, I was like, that's probably the best sketch cover I've ever seen in my entire life. Tell us about this Bill Sienkiewicz sketch cover.
Dude, all about San Diego Comic-Con, man. Like we got a hold of I talked to Chris Rupp at the convention. I was like, hey dude, what's Bill's schedule look like? And he's like, Bill's, he's pretty open for stuff. And so I think it was like Friday or I think it was maybe Saturday. And I was like, hey dude, like, let's do it. Let's go on. So it was like a $1,500 for the full painted. He was like, do you want to do a head thing? I was like, no, do the full thing. If we're going to do this for this packs, like I want it to be the jam. And he's like, all right, cool. So he gave it to him on Saturday. And then he took the cover back to his room. The next day I in the booth hanging out. Adam, who works the Chris Roop's like retail shop, he like slides open the door, like the book on the wall. He's like, Clutch, look at your phone. Chris said he texted you. I'm like, oh, okay. So I look, and then it's just a photo of this cover, and I was like, holy crap, dude! Like this is insane. And then like Chris, like literally 3 minutes later, walks up with it, and I was like, holy crap! And it's like we called over CGC right then, and we got it submitted at the show. And I was like, I'm not like you bringing it over, like chain of custody, and so we got a witness on there. Dropped it off, and then they submitted it. And I was like, if we're gonna have, like, I don't like the idea of redemptions because it's really hard to manage. But I was like,
Right.
if we're gonna do one for this one, if someone's gonna get this, like, I think it'd be really nice if this was like full on authenticated and done. So we're gonna acquiesce and do one redemption. So this will be a redemption in the pack. So some pack amongst all the sellers is going to have this one, and then they will,
Dude, yeah, I was lucky enough to see this in person in San Diego. Anyway, saw it in Pearson, took a picture of it somewhere on my phone, and oh boy, this thing does not pop enough on our YouTube stream or on Clutch's Instagram or anything like that. This is just absolutely amazing. I know that this isn't even probably like the Bill Sienkiewicz. He's so freaking amazing. This is probably just another day for him. But the rest of us are all crap our pants. It is so damn amazing because I don't know anybody in the planet that wouldn't want to own this. None of my friends wouldn't want to own it. I'll put it that
Because
way.
Sean, it's the way that it's
Comic
done,
book
man.
guys. Yeah.
It's almost like a distressed kind of look that
Right.
really I've never seen before, man. It's just phenomenal.
So
And
can
honestly,
you?
at first, yeah, you're not like even like I'm like, wait, this isn't. Did this come out? I'm like, wait, no, that's real. Like he literally did. This is actual art.
And so the fun thing about this one too is that I was like, hey, how fun would it be to take that cover and turn it into actual cover? And so I hit up, I actually sent it to Robert and Sean Mekowitz at Skype, and I was like, guys, check this out. And they were both like, oh, it's amazing. And I was like, do you guys want to see about using it for a normal one? And they're like, hey, we can't, we're already locked up, but if you want to use it as a retailer one, I can. And so we worked out a deal with Skybound and also with Bill to be able to use this as a version. So there's going to be a virgin foil. That's why this one has the logo on the shoulder. It's a little touched up more versus the actual art. So yeah, that's going to be this is going to be a chase in it. There's the total print run is like on this version is like 250. So Bill's going to get some, and then we'll have like 100 or so in the packs. So you'll have like a 1 in 10 chance to get one of these versions.
What else do you have in the packs, bro?
Hold on 1 second.
I saw one earlier today. I'm trying to find it. There it is.
And also, look at that Otley. Oh God, most popular
sketch
guy
covers,
on
you
the
guys.
eBay live planet, Ryan freaking Otley, baby.
I think Clutch has shown the way. Here's the best way to do a blind bag. Okay. Cool artists, cool variants that you can only get in the blind bag, and then you do extra stuff, right? Sketch covers, you do signatures, you do special things for the hits. That's the cool part. You know you're gonna get something cool in a cool variant cover, which people love, but the hits with their sketch covers, original material buybacks, that crazy stuff that you've done, that's the framework of how to do this correctly. People will learn to add on to it and come up with cool ideas, but I think that's the way. And I mean, look at these.
Right. Or even you can, as simple as like some were done at some of the packs at San Diego of autographs like that. You know what I mean? That's definitely a popular add-on, like an autograph, things like that.
Oh, like
yeah. How do you make a robot? Like he made that robot look sexy. Like, what the hell?
Oh, some
That's
Rock
cool,
the Land.
man. Yeah, it's cool.
Dude, I like her work.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
Put out a little fire here. Yeah, so in these ones, there are this stack of books right here. These are all sketch covers that have been done. I picked up at the past few shows that are going to be inside. In packs, you'll have a chance to get a sketch cover like we did with the Battle Beast ones. So there's, you saw Ryan Otley. There's, let's see what's a cool one here. This is awesome when Derek Hunter did this one.
Wow.
With the Lita.
Full color.
The Rose Besh. Chris Ominga did this one, which is great.
That's amazing.
Ooh. Yeah. Balam did this one. Enid Balam.
Wow.
You guys saw the Ali. Marcelo Martere, he does a ton of stuff with Hasbro. He does a lot of cover art. He and I we've met through Instagram, and he's awesome. And so he did like 5. This Racha Lynn,
gorgeous.
Yeah.
So good. Chris Burnham.
That's great.
Oh, that's really good.
This actually wraps around, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then
wow.
Sebastian Furimara.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that one, it's killer. And then I've got another 4 coming in from Flavian Gonzalez, and then Maria Wolf still doing her, Sajad, Marat. So there's going to be like 25 sketch covers.
That's a big deal. That's going to be awesome. And do you know when this period of time they're going to be dropping on eBay Live is going to be? Is it going to be during New York?
Yeah, did we get them? Is it before New York or at New York?
It's going to be at New York Comic Con. So it's going to come out 10/8. Of course, as everything is crazy,
just like everything else.
Yeah. So it's going to be the week of. It's going to be, timeline for me to put these things together is going to be super tight, but we're going to get it done. And then, it'll be. First show is going to be the Wednesday night before New York Comic Con with me at my hotel, probably in my hotel room at New York Comic Con doing a stream. And then, so if you guys are around, everyone can come out, hang out. And then afterwards, starting on the 9th, other sellers are able to do their shows on eBay Live too. So
was that Thursday?
Thursday, yeah. And so you guys will be able to do, I think you guys can just do them whenever you get them. And so I know there's guys who are going to ask to have them shipped to New York to their hotel rooms, and people who's going to ask for them to be shipped just to LA or wherever they live to get back and do it after con, because New York Comic Con just has now turned out to be the craziest show. Yeah.
And quick, just because Mark doing Devastator, this is the book I brought for Larry Hama to sign.
Oh,
that's sick.
Come on, man. Look at this crew. That's a cool book.
So New York Comic Con is going to be crazy. Gabriel Delado is going to be there. That's interesting.
I heard that line's going to be a lot. I've already got people asking me.
Campbell's going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
DWJ.
Dude, you can click on Comic Guess and it just goes for days. Like, you probably just even click on that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just it's a lot. I started making a list and I'm like, okay, I'm just behind on everything. But I can't, it's hard to stop working to do future work, but I'm doing my best. Fucking yeah. It's kind of funny. Some of the artists that I want to hit that are going to be in LA and New York, I'm like, I'm only going to be speaking to you in one or the other. Actually, LA, because I can drive.
Art Adams.
We're only in the freaking bees, dude. This is
wow.
everybody.
Holy cow, dude.
Well, because I think it's easier to get the Europeans over there as well compared to San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's like flying from London, New York. It's like flying from New York to LA. So it's kind of a little bit simpler, a little less costly.
Panosian.
But so many of these people. Yeah. It just, oh God, just murderers row one after another.
Yeah. It's a great show. I mean, that artist alley down there, like the past few years, I have not been able to make it down there due to my schedule with like eBay Live and all that stuff and having to like work that booth. But this year I'm only going to be doing shows on Friday from the booth. So I'll be going down to Artist Alley, I think quite a bit.
Over under that Donnie Cates makes it.
Praying for you, Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say he's going to be there.
He was in Dallas, but
in Dallas, yeah.
Close to there. Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him.
Sleeping under his
I was in
table.
Artist Alley on that one main row a lot. I didn't see him a lot, but he was there.
I saw him. He was at C2E2, right? I saw him at C2E2.
I didn't go.
Frank Miller is there. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, look at that right there. Gabriel Piccolo.
Frank Cho. I got to bring some Frank Cho stuff. Humberto Ramos. That's cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah. A lot of
Frank Cho's still affordable.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yep.
DeCall's gonna be there.
I've been
A
yeah,
Pena.
DeCall's gonna be there.
That's gonna be
I've
cool.
already started grabbing some DeCall stuff.
He's been a little quiet, man. You know, he used to.
I haven't seen anything from him in a long time.
Yeah,
There's
he's
not
got
much
a
coming up. I looked
couple
at
of
Lunar.
things.
There's not a lot coming up.
Casada.
I mean, there's a window when you get hot, like you can't just stop doing work, man. I mean, it's
Jonathan
just,
Wayshack.
Life though, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, no damn idea. I had to take time off work before.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are gonna
No,
be
I
there.
can't. Yeah,
Looking
it's
forward
just
to
it's
it.
absolute murder's row. And you know what? LA Comic Con's got a freaking good list. And like
They do.
you guys think like, oh, LA Comic Con, you just don't make it out, right? Oh, it's probably like San Diego Light. It's not. It's like WonderCon Light, right? And but they've got a pretty cool list of people coming this year. I'm pretty excited about it. So should be a lot of fun. It's in downtown. You can always get tickets. I finally actually bought tickets today. It's not something I think you need the VIP for. Like it was like 120 for 3 days. It's not too bad. It's the same price. Like it's like getting 1 day free no matter what you do. But like if I don't have any reason to go Sunday, I won't go Sunday. So we'll see how it goes. But I like driving to cons because I fill my freaking car up.
Like, did you see this?
New York
dude?
is another story. John said I could ship in boxes. So
There you go.
hopefully I can get my crap together in time to do that. Thank you for that, my friend. There
Did
he
you
is.
see this, bro?
Steranko, dude?
No.
We got some Steranko. John just said Steranko's going to be there.
Oh, he is, yeah. So this
Yay.
is a 1983 He-Man figure
my God.
case assortment that it was unopened, never opened. That went to
Could they
sale.
X-ray this thing? Will that work?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
definitely
know.
X-ray. Yeah.
Check this out, dude.
If they can see inside our body, I guess you could see inside a cardboard box, huh?
Oh, watch them open this thing. Hold on here. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is crazy.
6C,
6C.
12 units, He-Man.
They open it,
Right.
bro.
Just lift it gently, right? So I'm going to only cutting a 42 years old tape. Very good tape, though. Look
Very
at
good,
it.
very
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, it survived so many years. So let's flip it on that side first.
Oh my God! Open the box.
Last part. There's a lot of
Alright,
people.
would you guys peel or would you slice?
Oh my
tape.
God.
I wouldn't touch that
He-Man
thing with a razor,
stuff.
dude.
They're all He-Man, dude.
Dude, they are mangled.
They look like they're kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
I
I
would've
mean,
left that shit
42 years in a
look like
box is a
what-
lot of time.
Yeah, I would have left that
dude,
shit
for
shut.
moisture
Like
and stacking on top of it. Yeah,
The
Hood and I both
humidity.
first thing we said was humidity.
Yeah.
Why would you
Moisture's
open
not
that?
your friend. For this show that we're watching right now?
Yeah. Well, how many
For us,
views
yeah.
did this have? 46,000 views. There you go. Yeah. Damn, bro.
I mean, it's funny. Like years ago, I don't know if you guys remember that guy Zombie Sailor Toys, where he got all that He-Man sealed cases and stuff of crazy figures. Like I bought I have one of the Battle Cats from that sale. Just case fresh, just beautiful stuff. So, you wanna crack these things open and let people get a chance to have some of their the Grail. So wait, where is this?
What
This
is
is a European release, right?
Yeah,
so
what's
He-Man
Musclor?
Yeah. It says
It's
it's
a Musclor. Is it Italian? That's my guess. It's Musclor.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
It's the best I got.
Yeah, so this is
Unpunched.
definitely like
Okay, well, let's see if we can see the language there.
It's probably
Evil Warriors, it's
French or Spanish.
so. If it's foreign, I don't know if you guys know, but like are these? I assume the card backs are because they're taller and they're probably a little bit thinner than U.S. card backs,
Well,
right?
this might be Canadian, like French Canadian. That's why they have the English and the
It is French.
yeah.
So that dude was just Musclor in France. That's in Canada. That's not even He-Man, just Musclor.
It's like man. It probably translates like man of muscle or something.
Yeah. That's funny. Look at these. There they all are.
That's pretty weird.
I don't think there was probably, I don't know, maybe one of them is going to be really high grade.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Musclor to English from
Brazil.
France is beefcake, muscle man, or meathead.
I think it's Brazilian. It
That,
said
that's
Brazil.
Portuguese. Musclor is French.
Okay.
Musclor.
Yeah. Beefcake, muscle man,
Musclor.
meathead. We just call him meathead. That was Italian stuff.
Pretty sick though. I mean, that's still pretty. That's still pretty
we
amazing.
call
to see.
him Musclor meathead.
Well, that happened.
Like if you guys, so you guys have like, and let's talk about it. I think because I think about it, it's kind of similar to like old trading cards, right? So if you guys had a sealed case of like, you know, assortment one of just like He-Man and Skeletor, 6 and 6, would you guys ever crack it open?
Dude, I just tell people like that's what's in there. That's an
I think like could say get an X-ray of it, and then you just like print out the X-ray. 'Cause they do that with they've done that with those the Star Wars the Sears kits, right, or the JCPenney kits, where they've actually like they'll take a X-ray of it, and so you can see what character figures are in there, and then you'll get that with that little printout with that.
Oh,
so
that's
I've
interesting.
seen that. I would keep it sealed and never crack it open. You know,
Yeah. It's like a sealed case of 86, 87.
you have to have the proof. Though.
The
That's
only
thing.
reason for me to ever crack that open, if I like hit the lottery and I'm so rich I can just do whatever the fuck I want. I always said that if that ever happened, I would go buy all the cases of 86, 87 Fleer and just open them. Just have a fucking blast. You know what I mean?
I told you, Brian, when like I was doing a show with my uncle in Houston, like my uncle told me to go help his buddy. He was out of Odom, Texas. He was known as Coach Oz. He goes, "Yeah, man, I need help getting a couple of cases over to my table." So I got a dolly, and I'm loading 86 Fleer 2 cases onto the dolly, and I'm wheeling them in. And that's back then. Let's see, 87. It was February of 87. Because they had just given Mike Scott and Roger Clemens the Cy Youngs, and so they were signing there. So I think they were like $2-3 a pack back then. And then the Jordan, the realization that card was scarce was like 88, where that card shot up to like $25-50. But that was, man, it's like, what does a case go for?
100,000.
Like I literally touched
Yeah.
2 cases of
Yeah.
86.
$250,000
Like,
easy.
like,
Well, how about this one? You talked about like, would you open it? There are problems with not leaving them unopened. Have you guys seen all the craziness going on with the Shohei Ohtani redemption cards? Multiple people.
Oh, the people been pulling them, and after they've expired.
Yes, check this out. This is crazy.
Are sealed wax prices going to start to tank? A fellow collector decided to reach out and share his story how he was ripping a box of 2018 Bowman Chrome. Food for thought, and I'm not sure if this sale is real, but the latest sale for a raw batting variation of a 2018 Shohei Ohtani Bowman Chrome autograph rookie card is $10,000. And a recent sale of the Shohei pitching variation of that same 2018 Bowman Chrome rookie autograph is listed as a recent sale of $8,500.
And I pulled a limited to 50 gold auto, probably $250,000 easy.
8588 for you technicality people. Topps goes and lets them know how they completely understand what it feels like to lose a possible $10,000 card, but Topps is truly sorry for the frustration that this may have caused him, because a sealed box of 2018 Bowman Chrome goes for roughly $1,000 with tax.
Not anymore. If there's only redemptions in there, basically. I mean, I pull the gold 50, so there's no, there's more than just. But if there's still redemptions in there, I don't know if I would take that chance.
Side note, this Topps representative went the extra mile for Colby the Collector by reminding Colby that historically, Topps redemption cards have carried a 2-year expiration date, which is printed directly on each card along with additional details. Thank you for the clarification, asshole. I will be tagging Topps and following up with Colby. I'm very interested to see what this does to the sealed wax of the 2018 Bowman Chrome, because if you can't...
And by the way, the card I pulled wasn't out of Bowman Chrome. It was out of Bowman Jumbo. So there you go.
I mean, I don't.
What is that
Like-
different though?
Yeah. So
Redemption time.
yeah, Bowman Jumbo is just the regular Bowman release that has paper in it. Bowman Chrome is only
it's in-
Chrome, but they're different sets. So
Those
like,
but it's like jumbo, like they're in pack, not redemption,
yeah,
right?
yeah. As far as I know,
they're in
most
packs.
yeah. So as far as I know, most of the Shohei Ohtani autographs are in the packs, but obviously some weren't. So I've seen 2 cases or 2 redemption cards pulled in the last like 2 or 3 weeks. People on
But
IG.
see, as a company, you know that's going to be a thing, and I get that they have an expiration, but the cards should be made already, right? And put them in a box, and hey, if it gets pulled, here you go. Or you do something to compensate. Yeah, it sucks. There is an expiration. Here's what we can do for you, instead of just go fuck yourself, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's the way they run their business. I mean, this is not the first time we've heard about redemptions and people not even within the time frame, right? Where they send off and they go, "Oh, we don't have it. It's been a couple of years," and they still haven't heard. And like a buddy of mine had some rookie autos of redemption autos of DeJounte Murray when he was like playing really well for San Antonio and could have really made some money, but like,
Yep.
you know, they didn't send him till like
That's why
like
you
after he got
always.
traded to Atlanta.
I don't feel bad about selling the cards that I sell, because I feel bad about not selling the cards that I didn't sell, that I held on to.
Yeah.
Because you never know when somebody's going to pull a hamstring or, get caught for doing something stupid, and boom, gone. So sell on if you have them and that high hits, sell. Like I'm getting ready to put up my my Cal Raleigh rookies and rookie autos on just auction, because I don't think it's going to be worth more at this point. It could be, but for the most part, and I don't fault Vinny for selling that Shohei for what $45,000 that he sold it for. Yeah, he could sell it for $250,000 right now, but he still made $45,000 off of a $16 pack. So, and that will be happening again in the world of Magic.
I'm going to Walmart. I'll see you guys later. I need some fucking packs.
In the world of Magic, because they announced the Infinity Stones or the Infinity Gauntlet in the new Marvel Magic series, right, Clutch?
Yeah, there's an Infinity Gem in this set. I think they're doing one in each. I'm assuming they're going to do, the way it looks like it's played out, they will do one Infinity Stone in each set, and then they'll probably do whatever the last set is will be the Gauntlet and do a whole thing with it. So these are the secret layer ones, which are different artworks and of different cards and stuff and different themes.
It looked dope, dude.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Dude, they've gone all freaking out on this one, because there's in the main set there's a bonus sheet, and it's like cards with vintage comic art on there, and it's like that stuff I'm just geeking out so hard on. I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be so much cool stuff. Like, yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see and watch.
Yeah, you're on the secret layer page. So these are all the special sets that they drop outside of the main boosters and stuff. So you can get special art like this, where they had the Jen Bartel did a set, Peach Momoko did a set, they a lot of artists did stuff. So
yeah, I think I picked up a Deadpool drop one time from that, if I'm not mistaken.
The Deadpool drop was great.
But this is, here you go. right?
Yeah, this is so cool, man.
That's a great looking anti-venom card right there.
Yeah, it's so fun, dude.
I thought about maybe getting into this just to check it out, play with this might be fun. And I hear like you can play it over like Discord and all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, there's a billion different ways to play. But the interesting thing about this set is that it you can't play with the Spider-Man cards on Magic Arena or Magic Online.
oh,
I assume it's because of the deal that they've got with Marvel Snap, so they probably can't do another digital version of Marvel cards, but they can do the paper one. So they have a version for they've got a version for online that is kind of in the Magic the Gathering world, but not in the Marvel world. So the same cards, but just different artwork and names and stuff.
yeah.
Like, look at that, dude! Like that Ramita piece from like the wedding. Like, look at that! How like that's a freaking card, dude! How dope is that?
I like where this one right here, the spot one.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
And I think it's like it's gonna be fun too for like, I don't know, me as a comic and card guy. Like I love Magic and stuff, so be able to like get some of these signed by artists and take them to shows and get them graded by CGC cards, and
Look at
it's gonna be
this.
super fun.
Imposter syndrome. That's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this will be fun.
And if you thought comic fans were picky, man, Magic the Gathering fans are even more persnickety.
Really?
And then you mix them both together, and oh my gosh,
Yeah.
people are fight.
There you go.
Look at that!
McFarlane.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That's a good one right there.
You think
There's,
this will be like?
Did you guys ever see that
Pause.
video of the chick that played Charlie Cox's girl in Daredevil?
Yeah.
And she's describing on how to play Magic the Gathering to
No, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons
And
and
it's
Dragons, yeah.
awesome. It is awesome.
Yeah. That kind of
John Bernthal.
I was like,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's a great little clip, man. She did a fantastic
Yeah.
job. She's a really good DM and stuff. And
Yep.
Yeah.
A good ambassador for the game or
yeah.
the hobby or whatever you
You still collect D&D, Clutch?
I don't collect too much D&D stuff. My wife does a little more. I mean, not necessarily collecting or whatever, but she runs she has a D&D podcast that she runs. It comes out
Okay,
every
because
2 weeks.
Steve's got a whole shitload of D&D like stuff.
There's so much, dude. It's crazy. I gotta get to Steve's shop. I gotta come out and see you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Let's run through New Comic Day really quickly. So while we're showing this, I want to kind of have a little bit of a conversation because, and I'll just show, the new books as we go. But there was this last night on the industry show, we got into this conversation again about how I believe nowadays the vast majority of people who are buying books don't read those books. Now, here's what I'm saying about this, and the reason I bring this back up is because I want to, kind of throw it out there to the content world. I'm not saying that people that buy comics are not reading their comics. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying the vast majority of comics that are sold don't get read. That's what I'm saying. And I think I don't understand how that's not obvious when, you have the variant market, you have the cosplay, cover market, you have the exclusive variant world. If they were reading all of these books, I just don't see that happening. And on top of it, I think that, I don't know about you guys, but when I was buying weekly at a comic book store, I had a stack of comics that I'm not going to get to. And I'm like, okay, I'll get to that when I get a chance. And I'm just talking about new comics. I'm not talking about old stuff. I'm talking about new weekly stuff. And there was I'm not going to say a pushback, but there were some people that agreed with, a lot of people that agreed with me that, you know, that's happening right now. And a lot of people didn't, which was very interesting. And you know, do I think that's bad? Not necessarily, because, you know, a lot of people will buy a book, you know, buy the A cover to read and not read the variant that they buy, put the variant away. But I just think that's a very interesting talking point. And we can, as we're going through New Comic Book Days, you see so many variants out there that I just don't see the vast majority of people reading these books that they buy. That week that they come out, like new books. I think most people are going into stores and they're getting trades, or like if you're bringing somebody new into comics, you're saying, hey, what, like I think Jesse said the other day, hey, what, a customer came in and said, I would love to get to read this stuff. What would you suggest? Everything that he suggested is old, nothing new off the rack. Right. So it's just very interesting.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So the young lady that had on a couple of weeks ago from Bad Idea.
Yep. Sienna.
So a person like that is invaluable at a comic shop, especially in dealing with independents and just you know, building a connection with the customer and telling them, hey, I know you I noticed you have this and this in your pool box. If you're really into this genre, you let me tell you a little bit about this book, this and look synopsis. Those are the individuals in a comic shop that get people to read a book. So, you know, you have LCSs, unfortunately, now that they think they can just order books, put them on a wall, hey, and give them a pull box, say, how's it going? Yeah. Minimal chit chat. Like, I remember going to a comic shop and people like gathering around a book. Oh, did you see that this guy, this is his first time he's drawn this, and this writer's really taking this character in this way, and the way he writes. And I mean, like, if you have these individuals in LCSs, you can get people to read more books. And I think you are right, Brian. I mean, it's a clear, you've got, I would say it's 60-40 now. People are 6 people going into LCSs are just picking up the covers and buying it for art.
Yes.
And then you have 40% that are loyal to their Batman, Superman, you know, the big two, and their title Flash, and may read it. Like, you know, and then I think it's also distorted too. So like when Jim Lee's X-Men 1 came out and he had 5 different covers, did someone who bought all 5 covers read every single one of those covers, or did he just read one cover? Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a little, there are people that still read, but you know, ultimately they get disappointed because there's no true ending, because they reboot too many times.
Yeah.
And it's just frustrating because there is no end game. You have this where like you put Stitch on a beautifully rendered comic like this, and you throw another outlier like Stitch on there. I mean, I don't blame them. Like, fuck it, just put that little rat in there and let's see what happens.
People are gonna buy that cover because they think it's a cool looking cover. I you know.
Yeah.
It's a great cover,
both,
man.
I would
I just hope we don't see fucking Stitch and Doomsday, bro. Like, hey, dude, like him walking in the background.
I think if you're going to a shop, if you're Wednesday Warrior, you're either, I'd say there's more readers. Secondary, there's flippers, and then third off is the cover collector, because I don't know anybody who goes in there not to read and collect covers for a PC. Plenty of people that are, you know, and the days of the 1 in 25 chase are not what they were, right? There's like it all. I did Wednesday Warrior in LA. It was great. I had an hour for lunch, and I could conceivably, I had this perfect route from Santa Monica where I could get to 2 stores in Culver City that were pretty close to each other. Get back in, and if I wanted to push it and I didn't want to wait because I lived right by Heidi Ho, which is still only like a mile and a half from work. I just live close to work. I could have, if I pushed it, I could have hit all 3 and basically done it in like my hour with the perfect little route and the freeways I have, and being at noon where traffic, or 11 or 12, whatever time lunch was for traffic. And that was definitely, and I had a pull list at one of those places, and that was definitely to be able to get the hot book, whether or not it's ratio, whether or not it's not, you have your little thing. And it was, to tell you the truth, it was fun as hell. Like I had my Wednesday race every freaking week to get to these damn stores.
hunt,
and
right?
I did have time not to just go in, check for the variant and leave. I had enough time where I could go. I was like 20 minutes in the car of the hour. So I could actually hit them up, see what's on the wall. And then the bigger store I went to first, because they're more likely to have the variants or the copies. The other one's right down the street. Hit it up there and get out of there. And so it was, honestly, I thought it was fun as hell. And it made me, and I can't really do that here. I just don't happen to have the LCS available for a Wednesday like that. So I was more in tune with the comic community as well, because no matter what, I'm in a store minimum once a week, and I'm in there, and I get to physically I'm in a store big enough that it's going to carry, all the major titles and 90% of all the titles. So I get to just go on that wall. And if I miss something, or if it didn't come out because it was going to be hot, and you couldn't avoid any new Image titles not knowing they're coming out. Every new Image title, I hope it's the new Walking Dead or whatever, And so it turns out Invincible was staring us in the face the whole time.
I know, right?
Yeah. And so so I could go in there, I would do that, but I'd familiarize myself. And there's something like, we're doing this, we're doing it right now. But I'm going to be honest with you, walking around and being able to pick up and hold every single copy in your hand that you feel like it's not going to do the same for you as doing this. There's something about that physical world. I forget, there's somebody, I think it was the guy, the new comic thing. And we went to their event that was at the former Whatnot house there in San Diego. You guys had him on the industry show from, what's the new thing called? Stein got the #1 comic. Ignition, right? Yeah. So excuse me, my memory's not as good. Getting older here. So we got Ignition. Like they're doing it. They're doing it right. But getting like physical copies into people's hands are like what it's all about. Being able to, impress that on people. And I hope people aren't lost on that. But also that guy being on the show is actually what I was going to say. That guy being on the show, he brought up a good point about comics being fragile. So there's the grading of the comic thing is always going to be a thing. Like I sold cards when I was a kid, like 12 years old, at the Green Tree Inn or the swap meet out in Victorville. Like I like that part of it. I've always liked that part of it. I was like, buy low, sell high. I wish I was as good at the stock market as I am about picking comic books. I could pick comic books that'll sell all damn day long. And I'm not retired anytime soon. Okay. So there's that, right? But something about them being fragile and being, and I like about comics and cards, they're storable. Like toy collecting is, God, I love that Maria Wolf. Yeah. The toy collecting is so difficult, just like storage wise. You got to keep things so they don't get dinged up, but nothing fits together and everything like that is the only reason I don't have more toys. I try to keep it, there's obviously no possible way that I could just do that, but like, wrapped up in a storage thing or something that I can display and put something else away. That's what I try to do, man. Toy, they're so difficult. And even to go back and look, even your most expensive comics, man, you can put them and bag them boarded in a box and go look through them sometimes. I love digging through my books as much as I love digging anywhere else. Plus you don't spend any money. You're more likely to make money digging in your own. But
this covers.
Yeah, I think as long as we have fragile commodities, like we'll be good. People will still like to own things. It's simple, simple.
What
I was
what
paying
people
$30 for a store variant because it's pretty, and I have $30. That's why. It's that simple, right? I might not have if they're all $300. I can't do that. $300 ones. Hopefully, that's maybe 9.8 or something like that. So
I'll tell you what grading has done
Be right back.
because there's so many comic collectors. They collect maybe this artist or this title, this writer, or maybe they collect only books from the 50s or only Silver Age. What's happened with that is that these books that probably wouldn't have been preserved are now being preserved. Like you go and look at all the Dave Stevens books that were probably in bins and probably would have just rotted away in polypropylene that didn't hold up. Now, like they were getting cleaned and pressed, and basically it's preserving the older comic books that. And I'm not talking about major keys. I'm talking about books that you wouldn't have thought of 15 years ago being a thing, and now all of a sudden it's like we're looking at content with, oh man, you see that Schomburg cover, and like or just horror in general, the old school horror, the pre-code horror, where people are trying to salvage and preserve these older books. I mean, that's what grading has caused also, is to preserve the hobby even further, because these books, before 2001, these books would probably already be disintegrated by now, man, if they hadn't been taken out of these old bags and boards, and like the quality of Mylar and what is it, the polyurethane bag, now the quality is now enabling these books to hold up probably 25, 50 years longer than what they would have, So I mean, I think now the hobby is so unique in what everybody collects. But now we're saying that because they don't want to read it, it makes them like kind of not a real comic collector. I mean, a lot of these stories go nowhere. A lot of them. Like you look at the Doom book that what's his name did last year.
Hickman.
It was a one shot.
Yeah.
And he fucking nailed it with one book. Imagine if you had like a 6-part miniseries that they could nail. It doesn't happen anymore. And it's through whether these characters are corporate characters, and you can only do this, and they can only wear this, and like you're not giving writers freedom the way they gave Donny Cates a lot of freedom. It is like Quesada said, okay, Donny, tell us your plan. He said, okay, this is the plan I have for Venom, and he was able to map out kind of what he wanted, and look what he was able to deliver. But now everybody holds everything so close to their chest and say, no, we're not going to allow you to do that, and you can only stay within these parameters. I mean, writers, like, I don't blame them. It's just like, you're not giving me the ability to create. So unless you're with a different company, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw an old interview with Robert Kirkman, and he was having so much trouble with Marvel. It's just like, hey, well, what do you want me to do? And it's just like, versus like Image, he's able to like, and now he's a big influence on the TV show, and he's able to even, take these characters even further. Like if Marvel and DC want to continue and be the number one, number two, like they've got to give these creators a little more freedom, man. They've got to put some more incentives for these writers to because there are great writers, but we just, we'll never know if
what I think
happens.
You know what I think happens? I think what happens is, at some point, most writers, and I'm just speaking out my ass right now because I'm obviously not a writer, but I think at some points, most writers in the comics realize that they can do more and get more out of it by creating their own stuff. You know? And it's a lot easier just to create your own stuff and do what you want to do rather than have to work in with all this red tape and you know
Right.
having to fix other people's stuff because you're in continuity, and you know the continuity is just so messed up over the years.
And there's always bureaucracy and people covering their own asses and wanting to keep their own jobs. You know,
Yes.
I worked at a company for 15 years. I did both those things. You know what I mean? I had
We're human, man.
people younger than me try to get them to do the things that I wanted, but not teach them the things that I wanted to hold on to. I didn't want to be replaced. You know, there can always be like a cheaper option, things like that. So people are always looking out for themselves. You know, I really hope, you know, AI is almost like a blanket term these days, but I just hope this creativity really isn't stifled
Yeah.
the way that it can be. I hope it's helpful. It's already writing too much. Skynet's real, but
You want to hear something funny, bro? That's no joke. There was a program that I worked
know.
on when I was working space and
Sorry.
defense, and the literal name of the program was Skynet, and they had to change it. They didn't realize, like, we worked on it for probably like 2 years, and they changed it to a different name because we were like, are we literally working on Skynet right now? You know, like what?
That's hilarious.
My program for putting technical biennials together that we created ourselves to make it follow ISPEC, and then change your words, everything into XML and SGML, and was called Skywriter. So
Look at that cover. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That would be so good. You remember the glow in the dark cover for Green Lantern 51?
Mhm.
If they did that style, this would be amazing. But this is amazing already. But could you imagine if like
It has that vintage feel to it,
It
right?
does.
You know, like, yeah.
it
I dig it.
does? That is beautiful. Yeah, man, it's very interesting. And listen, don't get me wrong. I realize that a big part of me is I love what I love, and I get mad when the stuff that I love isn't treated, correctly. I think we're all like that. We all get in our feels about stuff. And don't get me wrong, there are good comics out there. I love there's I talk about it all the time. I talk about what Image is doing, and Skybound is doing. I talk about how much I love Ghost Machine and the Energon universe. I feel like the big two are really lacking, and but that's just me. I'm probably not the target audience to a lot of this stuff. But
Well, I saw that you and Dennis, I saw that shit twice after. I was like, did I just, man,
Dennis
it
is a
was,
character.
it was
man.
great, man.
Yeah.
yeah, I was watching you guys yell, and then and so I was like, okay. It just, I don't know. That's why it kind of got my brain thinking about, why people buy different things and why people go into an LCS. And I honestly do buy things to read and to give out to people. I do not read as much as I should. I don't think most people feel like they read as much as they should. I know we've all got piles of books that we bought, like not bagged and boarded, that we honestly didn't really, be cool if there were something someday. But those are ours to read. So
Yeah, and I've picked up books with the intention to risk. Oh, I'm going to read this, and just something always comes up. Like when I sit down, I say, "Okay, I'm going to read this real quick." Hey, you got to clean the garage again. Fuck,
Yeah.
But but there is an intention to like. But I got to tell you, like I saw Iron Fist on the shelf today.
Yeah, the,
And
the
so
new
I thumbed through it.
Dead Iron
I thumbed
Fist.
through it, and I was like,
Mm.
"Fuck no, I'm not reading it. Fuck no,
Did you see what it's about?
no."
Danny Rand comes back from the dead, and he's like,
I saw the
yeah.
Danny Rand there, and I was like, I can't do it.
I'm starting to I wish I would have bought these Dan Moore corner box covers. I like them. I really like them.
My dumb, why are they called corner box?
Because it's the
Because
character.
they don't use corner boxes. Just
Yeah.
Weird.
Because I think this is like probably like a play on an old corner box thing.
Probably.
I don't know. But they're all breaking the same chains, and they all have the
Yeah,
same look.
it's a homage to the Superman breaking of the chains,
The
right?
fourth wall.
The chains.
Yeah, 233.
It's Alice in Chains.
Yeah. So,
Jesus Christ.
all right. Let me get through this really quick. We got.
Yeah, they talk about the AI thing. You guys see? Did I read the right article? They said Zuckerberg didn't want to lose his top AI guys and offered them 250 million each, and they still left.
Wow.
Can you freaking imagine?
Because they know what they're
Dude.
worth, man. That AI stuff is going to
I'm
be
just saying,
everything.
but like, come on, dude.
It's crazy.
Like, come on.
Yeah. it's a
Who
lot.
offered him more?
They can't even throw a football. Elon.
Oh wow.
What did he offer him? Do we know?
He offered him stake in the company.
Oh my God.
Guaranteed
go.
$250 million, and you're
Yeah.
out for what
Yeah.
you think the future holds. Tell me what they
$1
believe.
million. Come here, little kitty. Can
You
I
guys-
have a hug?
look at this.
Daka.
Look at these.
If I got that wrong, I'm willing to be wrong, but
King
I'm pretty sure that's
Spawn.
what happened.
Ooh, look at
I
that.
see you got your hammer,
Wow,
Clutch.
that's nice. Who is that?
See, Clutch has got his hammer. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
Find time to build it.
Don
Who is that spawn
Aguilo.
cover?
Don Aguilo.
Okay. Well, he beat New York.
Dude, look at that G.I. Joe, the Assad Ribic fucking G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
How
fifth
tight
print.
is that, dude?
Come on. Yeah, that's really
Oh
good.
man, I missed that today, man.
Like, you know what? Let's get Assad Ribic to do a 5th print cover. That's crazy, man. Like, you're
Right?
deep on these things, dude. Deep.
Wow.
Tony Fleece and Trish Forstner Stradient Black cover. Look at that. That's pretty good.
That's tight.
Not bad.
Nothing wrong with throwing a dog in there.
Red coat number 14. Got a bunch of first appearances. Look at this Kale New. Wow.
I picked that one up.
This one.
Mhm.
Wow. That is beautiful. Fantastic. I gotta get back into Spawn. That's one I haven't been reading much lately. I like Thaddeus Robeck too. This is a good cover. I'd like to see him do more work.
So many Spawn titles. I wonder.
All right.
Oh,
I can
man.
sell Spawn covers all day. Look at that Bjorn Barons, dude.
I know, dude.
Look at that Daniel Warren Johnson, bro.
And it's spot foil. Which
Why
is
can't that be
smart.
$2? Bjorn's gonna be in New York.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's 616.
Yeah, the 6161, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
There is a lot of good covers for this. Holy moly. This one's really good. The 1 in 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Just got my comment on that one. It's sick.
That Marquez is pretty interesting for the Unchosen.
Sukesh Ray.
Secret variant. They finally got it out. I saw people with them. That's super cool. I wish it would have worked the first time. Love the Mercado Hello Darkness, number 14.
Oh, I know, that's so good.
Yeah.
I looked up.
I mean,
Dude,
to me,
Frisian was
that
good.
Mikado looks like a Harley Quinn. That
I agree. All 4 of these covers are great.
Dude, they're so good. All those Hello Darkness are.
Yeah. What up,
Didn't
Biggie Shaq?
didn't James just do a Frisian cover? Hive?
He did. He's doing a Marion Heretic a foil
Okay.
black and white, I think.
Nice.
God, man, that
That
Rebecca
Pueblo's good.
Pueblo,
Look at that eyeball in the glass.
so good.
That's nice, dude. Come on. That's creative too.
Yeah, I want that, man. I even like it with the trade dress. It looks good with the trade dress too. This looks
Yeah, either
great,
way.
Virgin.
Save $20.
Yeah. I thought he was flipping the bird when I first saw that. I was like, what?
Godzilla has its fans, man. I gotta say.
Does. All right. V friends. I'm kind of mildly interested in this right now because I don't know if it's good. I don't know anybody that's reading it, but
Oh, what's it gonna say?
it
Don't know.
it sells, dude. It sells. It's crazy.
Okay.
So that's what I want to know. I love the Jim
Look-
Food cover. I got one of dude the ash cans of these from San Diego Comic-Con sell for like $500-$400, dude. I can't tell if it's just Gary V fans or if it's good. I'm leaning towards Gary V fans, but they're going to be
Say
doing
Gary.
yeah. They're going to be doing a collector pack, so we'll see how that plays out. They don't have a J. Scott Campbell cover in this one this time, so this one might be a little rough. We'll see. Keep an eye on it. Cul-de-sac. I love Jonathan Wayshak. Like the Tony Fleece cover. And that's about it. What's that? The Nocturnals, The Sinister Path. This looks interesting. Sean Gordon Murphy. Look at that. That looks dope.
Yeah, that was I saw him there in San Diego, and that was him and what's his name that did Doom and
Sanford
Bitterroot,
Green.
Sanford Green. Those were the two guys I wish I would have
Yeah,
made. But Sean Gordon Murphy is fucking awesome.
I agree.
Yeah, it's cool.
Powers, shout out to Michael Avon Emming. We actually got to talk a little bit. Listen, I need to. If anybody knows Michael Avon Emming, put in a good word for me. I got to get him on the show because I got to hear firsthand the story of the Art Bell Area 51 call. I got to hear it from the horse's mouth. But famous artist from Powers, also comic book writer, did Mice Templar, recently did a bunch of stuff, but Powers is coming back, so there you go.
Like that David Mack. Putting together some David Macks again. He'll be at both shows.
This looks interesting. This Tales of the Nightlands, this Star Wars book. Did you see this, Hood? First appearance of the Nightlander. This is a new Star Wars series, Tales of the Nightlander.
I really like Frank Avila.
Yeah, so do I.
I don't see too much of his stuff, but
Let's see
God, he used to sell too.
Yeah, big time. Pinocchio Conan. I like that Conan right there. That one's good.
It's always funny when I'm selling a Pinocchio cup. I was selling an Eric Larson Pinocchio Venom Nova number 7.
Old school.
From like 1994 or something today. All right. And I'm laughing. I'm like, okay, guys, this is Eric Larson and Dan Pinocchio.
Yep. Look at this. Okay. So here's something. Have you guys read Murder Podcast yet? Did you guys get a chance to read it?
Mm-mm.
It's a little wordy. It's got some really gory stuff in it. It's a little wordy. But I'm gonna still continue to rock with it. But I love how they did the Jeremy Hahn Killer Signing Spree Tour variant for him to sign. I think that's super cool. And this 1 in 5 is really haunting. A really haunting cover. So,
how did that burlesque tie into
Voyeur
the Murder Podcast?
Voyeur. That's
Oh,
for
it was Voyeur.
Yeah.
You remember when he called that girl Meatball? Come on, Meatball, come back.
Yeah. John Royal.
That kind of was took that fun out of it.
Yeah. Grim Fairy Tales. John Royal.
Damn.
Yeah.
So how are they? So are they're distributing through Filbo?
I think they're
I
distributing.
signed up for Filbo and I can't
multiple-
figure out how to order, and I haven't called them.
They're through multiple distributors right now, but you can't get them through
Right.
Filbo. We just
And all
need to
their
get
books are late.
we
This
should
month,
just go
so
to
I was like,
direct.
well, I didn't figure it out anyway.
Yeah. But this is limited to 250 copies.
Yeah, that'll sell.
Yeah.
She's got one tit off though. Can't
Yeah.
lie.
Little bit. I like this one too.
It looks
Alice
like
in
it got
Wonderland.
fixed in the underboob. Well, no, maybe not.
Toxic
Vitorino.
Event,
I like
Toxic
that too.
Crusaders. That's a crazy character right
Oh, is
there.
now when that came out? I had some of those on order and then I didn't get them.
Again, and more stuff late. Holy moly.
Oh, go back up. Who was that? What?
Bullet
Bullet?
Adventures. Altruist Comics. There's the Tama from Panic. I like Panic's logo. It's badass. The skull. Terry Moore. Trigger warning of Strangers in Paradise story. A Western Strangers in Paradise. Kickstarter. And that's interesting. Eerie Magazine, spelled with a Y. I think that's about it. And Bartling. And yeah, that is it. That is New Comic Book Day. Very interesting conversation. You guys let us know what you think in the comments. A lot of people responded to the comments on the industry show, and I just think it's an interesting conversation. All right. We have a special pickups today, you guys, that people don't know about yet, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get into it. You ready, Clutch?
You want to do it?
Let's do it.
I know Lane's got a good pickup too.
Yeah.
I do have pickups.
All right.
I don't care what order or anything, but
All right.
as long
We're
as
gonna
it
go-
doesn't leave
we're
because
gonna
it just
go-
got canceled.
We're going to go Clutch first. Here we go. You ready? Look at this
By the way,
box
this
here.
this was a pickup. This was a gift from Hood yesterday.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that, Hood. You said the Lego hammer. That's cool.
He dropped the hammer on you, huh?
So Fragile, little CGC box for you guys.
I've always wanted that leg. No Sean pun intended.
I thought it'd be too small of a leg for you. All right, so cracking this bad boy open. Oh. Where's the top?
Okay,
See?
9.8's good. What the fuck?
Hey, bro.
What the hell? Bro,
Let's
that's
go,
green
Clutch.
label. Nobody...
So
Hey, the double remark, bro. Red Hood, Dougie.
So we've got the Grommit 7 group signed,
Fuck yeah, bro.
CGC 9.8. The best part on there too. Hold on.
Does it say mama?
What the?
First appearance of mama on the
Dude,
cover.
Signed by Joe De La Garza, Sean Kirkham, Sean Leggett, Brian McClay,
Oh, my
Ben
God.
Steiniger, and Aaron Yee.
They put our names on it?
Bro,
Hey,
I'm
bud.
going to start jacking off
What?
right now, bro.
So
Dude, they put our names on it? That is wild.
Oh, my
hold
God.
on.
I mean, dude, I don't want.
Dude.
Hold on.
All right, dude.
Oh, my God. Dude.
This is a 9.9 that has our name.
Bro, that's fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, so there
If I write on
are
a comic book, it should automatically be a 2.0, dude.
Oh, my God. The
So-
double red hood, bro.
the little red hood little remark on the
On the
On the
the only one smart enough to think about that, which is great. So yeah, so these are crew books as thank you for the crew.
Dude, that is amazing. Holy shit.
So now technically your guys' signatures are now inside the CGC 6 series system. So if someone wants to get someone else to sign a book and they accidentally put in Joe Dela, you know,
Are they all grommets, bro?
We got one for
this
each
is all
of you
Grommit.
guys.
Yeah, we
dude.
got 8 of them done.
Clutch hit
Dude,
me
I'm
up.
literally gonna write. Everybody who buys a book on my eBay, I'm gonna ask if they want me to add my name to, like, David Mack or
You want me to sign your book for you, Big Leg
Robot
Pressing, so you know where it's
Michaels.
done?
Yeah. Okay.
So
I'm
That
in the
is
census
wild,
now,
dude.
bro.
Clutch
Yeah.
hit me up and he goes,
How
"Hey
the
man,"
hell did that even happen?
he goes, "Hey man, if you can get me out copies quick enough, I can, we can get them in to be graded." And so I sent them to him, and I went through and picked out the best ones. And you guys, Hood and Leg, are gonna have to roll a set of die, because I believe one of those is the one where you guys both marked first sig. So you guys will own, one of you guys will own your first sig.
That is nice stuff, dude.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have. I'm happy.
I didn't even notice
to
was
have
that one of
them.
the 99s.
Yeah, if that's a 9.9, oh my gosh, I don't think so.
That's funny, dude.
It is.
Oh no! So there you go. One of you guys is gonna get a 9.9.
First sig is the 99, dude.
That's awesome, bro. Look at that. Hold on. Put that. Show that
Here's my
again.
first
Here.
sig on some
Look
freaking
at
Bad
this.
Religion.
First sig. Look at you two. That's awesome.
I love it, dude. I love it. That is
So,
wild.
Yeah.
It also has the signature that I now hate on it, so I have to revise my
wild.
signature after this one again. So sorry.
I love
guys.
your signature, dude. I thought it was
That's the
good.
first time I tried to draw that BL.
That one I didn't like the one that I did on this one. I felt rushed.
Yeah, it was quick. We kind of just brought them up to your table and go, "Here, hurry up," and we just kept handing them to you.
Yours look fine. Yeah, well, dude, I was trying to draw, like literally draw something on it.
Yeah.
So, like my BL on that thing. So
Don't cry, Hood. It's okay.
No, I'd be happy with the 9.8. Let Sean have the 9.9, bro.
No, you guys have to fight. You guys have to fight each other.
Yeah, duel.
Octagon.
I'm a lower
5 rounds.
until,
Yeah.
until
All right.
Yeah.
Shambo, let's go. Lightning.
All right.
Quincy's.
Shout out to Heroes Reborn, who just dropped a $4.99 super chat. He says, "We need to put a chair next to Mark for you guys to sign." LOL.
Well, if we're in there, the cool thing is if there's like more in the future, like, because I was just like, dude, it's impossible. How would I possibly get like applied for my name in there? But then I mean obviously, but like Clutch helped me with, like, Jeff Egley had all the slabs, but he never signed any of his own. So Sean helped me get Sean, and I asked Sean, and he got Jeff in there and said he'd help him with the artist stuff or whatever he needs. So cool. Yeah, I just didn't I didn't know.
Fucking shocked, bro.
Well, I'm gonna bring more to New York to have some people sign. I know Nate's gonna be there.
New York.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
sleeping like this.
Yeah. And yeah, New York's going to be very fun, you guys. I'm really looking forward to it. For those of you guys that don't know, early in the show, we announced the Sveta Shubina Harley Elvira book that we are doing. This is a really cool project that we're stoked to do. I'm really stoked to do. I know. Yeah, we've been waiting a long time to share this one with you, and it's really nice to finally do it. So
how long has it been? Like
6
literally,
months. Yeah, 6 months.
like no, seriously, like 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
Yeah.
So these will. All I'll say is this, you guys. I hope you enjoy it. We'll be advertising it over the next week. For everybody that comes and hangs out with us on live shows, we appreciate you guys. You guys really help the channel, not only with engagement, but more importantly, you make it fun for us too. I love just hanging out with my buddies and shooting the shit. That's the key. But you guys are a big part of it, and we appreciate you guys. Just showing up in the live chat and being part of it. So we'll drop a link for you guys next week with a special discount on these for a short time for the Beyond Wednesdays viewers. And then, you know, make sure you're following our live shows, our eBay lives, our whatnots. You know, make sure you're checking in on our IGs and our web pages. And that's all I'll say for now. But next week, if you get here and you're here live, we'll put a nice little amount out for you guys to get first at a decent price. So appreciate everybody. And then, you know, New York is coming in October, and that is another special you know, thing, because there's so many things there's things that haven't even been announced for New York yet that you know, I haven't really done much talking about, or we haven't done much talking about yet, that will be coming. So there's more stuff, but make sure you guys are keeping an eye on eBay live sales around New York Comic Con, because Clutch has put together an amazing. Oh, sorry, tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah.
No, I said or tomorrow.
Or tomorrow, yeah.
I'll be live a lot.
Yeah.
To tape
So
live tomorrow.
this is going to be amazing, you guys. Another eBay Live comic collector trading pack, which is amazing, and by the artists that we love and that I know a lot of you guys love as well. 2 great covers by Pete Carroll, including this awesome Optimus Prime. You also have the Megatron, which is amazing. You've got Mark Spears on the Devastator, which is fan-freaking-tastic. And
That's
then
your favorite. Mark and
Suspiria with the Soundwave, which is also fan-freaking-tastic. All these are
Suspiria
good.
And Soundwave.
Yeah.
Mark and Devastator and Suspiria and Soundwave is like the greatest sounding thing I've ever heard in my life.
Godtail, which is a connecting set, which is beautiful. And then the creme de la creme, the Bill Sienkiewicz, which you guys are going to be able to actually get a chance. If you buy any of these, you're going to be able. Oh, look at this. Hold on here.
I'll take it from my cold dead hands.
That's
Look
so
at
cool
this.
that you can get a foil though, man.
Oh my
That's a sketch cover, you guys. That is a sketch.
And this is painted.
cover.
And the reason it's a 9.6 is because he got like paint spots on the back. So,
Dude,
but I mean, this thing is gorgeous,
Fantastic.
gorgeous,
Oh
gorgeous.
my god.
he
That's
Mark
when
Spears,
that, you
he
know,
Mark
that's,
Spears it.
no, that's when an artist goes, don't fucking forget who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when they just say, okay, let all these other kids play. Let me show you what I got.
Yep.
Like,
And
I've only been doing this for 50 years. You know?
the hits continue. I mean, you can get amazing sketch covers in these. And you can only
I can't wait for you guys to see the ones from Flavian. Like, I think we showed them on the stream. Like, they're going to be so tight. Like, oh, God. That dude is so good.
That fucking Ryan Otley's awesome, dude. Jesus Christ.
Alex, thank you so much, brother, with the
Thanks,
$5
Alex.
super chat. He says, great show, everyone. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe button if you haven't already. Hey, brother, I thank you for reminding me. If you guys haven't subscribed and you're watching, it's very easy. Please do so.
What's up, Alex?
It really helps us, those subscribes and the thumbs up. It's free. It's easy to do. It's an easy way. If you guys enjoy any of these, if you're returning and you're not subscribed, you know, hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. And it means a lot to us. So these are just beautiful. The Burnham is really good. But I love this one right here.
Rochta. I don't. Rochta. I don't know how to say it.
Rochester,
Rochester
so
Lynn?
good. She did that awesome. She did that Battle Beast one that was just out of this world. She's so good.
So this is her. Oh, wow.
Dude.
Bro.
Yeah, she's done a couple Battle Beast covers since then. Like, people saw that one, they're like, oh, we got to get her on. Like, she's killer.
Oh, she's so dude.
Yeah. Look at that one. Holy cow.
Like, her sketch covers are not cheap, but they're freaking worth it, man.
Dude. Yeah, I see that. She's had a couple DC covers that I'm like, let's just say a couple portions of the cover. I'm like, that slipped through DC. I don't
Click
know
on
if
that,
that's a
Brian.
design on their clothing and such, but hey,
Good
we got a pretty good one through this time. So
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's fucking awesome.
love it.
Guys, I'll be right back, guys.
I'm kind of being a little bit of a softie for sketch covers lately, dude. I almost want to start doing more getting more sketch covers. I mean, look how good this is, dude.
Oh yeah.
I've got a few coming from a guy in New York already.
That's
That'll
cool.
be that will be for sale. I'll advertise later.
Yeah. Igor says, "Hey Brian, quick question. Any chance you hear anything from AOA recently?" No, I haven't. But AOA, if you're watching, much love, brother. An OG community member. It was just really great, great moderator too. So shout out to AOA. So yeah, it's gonna be New York's gonna be crazy. Leg, what's your plans for New York? Are you gonna be doing live sales every night?
I scheduled them every day. That's not going to happen. I'm talking to eBay, applied for a little push stuff, but I try to get it at the end of the weekend. One artist that I'm working with that'll probably work out. It's a weird tightrope because I really want to like enjoy myself. You know, I think I did good in San Diego, but at the same time, it's these are big investments. This one's even more due to flights and hotels and such like that. And that I don't have a car. So there are things that are going to have to be shipped, ways that are going to have to be sold, things like that. So getting things in there, but also just getting the game plan together. So you're going to see, I'll be witnessing the show. So if you hop on my live, you can CGC whatever you want. And I'll have a ton of stuff, good attack plan. I'll probably have to cut down. I'm probably going to do more artists and less quantity per artist, if that makes sense. You know, I've been trying to really refine the different autographs and different ways that I've been approaching things throughout the year. So, and like I said, I'll be doing LA Comic-Con before that, which is September 26th weekend. So I'll be there doing that and selling while I'm there and when I get home. But LA Comic-Con, yeah, like I said, it's decent sized, but it's not San Diego or New York, you know. And actually, even though I've been to Manhattan and I've been to a lot of Comic-Cons across the country, I haven't actually been to New York. So I'm not bad at navigating things, but like San Diego, I know where the hell everything is because it's in the same place. Almost everyone is in the same place almost every year. Like there's not, I know where I go. I walk over to like, oh no, I know. Okay. We're going to so-and-so's booth over here. Oh, okay. If I turn my head to the left, Dan Parent's going to be sitting there. And I go like that and he is. Right. And I just like little things like that. You just know you've got it. And I'm like, oh, sweet. Here's my books. Here's Terry Moore. Terry Moore's not here. And then who had dropped out. Some people dropped out the last second. I know, bad idea, dude. Things like that. So yeah, just gonna have a good time. I do want to be able to reserve some of that nightlife. So for myself, I'm gonna try to get there and work as hard as I freaking can to start this thing off, and not like and just go balls out before I even get my bearings. That way, I'm throughout the weekend I can do, and then I'm purposely flying out late Monday night, so I can make sure that I'm not rushed on there. So that is what's going on.
I did the same thing. I'll be in Wednesday night, and then I'm flying out Monday afternoon, which is nice. But yeah, I can't believe how expensive New York is. Like just the hotel was almost the cost of what I paid for the whole San Diego trip. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and then I mean it is, and there weren't many other options. So paying a few bucks more to be able to be across the street, knowing the two of us, it's gonna be completely worth it. And also that it's our friends know Clutch stayed there. It's nice. We do have like it could have saved a little more, gone a little further, not had a desk. We can't, dude. You can't go to these you can't do this stuff and be crammed in like 10 by 10 room or something like that. There's too much merchandise. You got to be able to stream. You got, that's part of it's part of my gig. Might not be part of your guys' gig. It's good and bad that it's a job. It wasn't always like that when I had my regular job for 15 years, but at the same time, it's crazy because I don't even mind it, because I get to find the things that I like. I keep what I like, but I got to sell a lot of it. Can't keep it all. That's the name of the game. And then I get to get the things in the hands of people that wouldn't be there. So anybody that's going to say, we've always heard that, oh, wait, you just bought it for 30 and now you're selling it like for 60. Well, yeah, I got on an airplane, dude. Like, you're getting a decent deal. I don't know what to tell you. Things like that, just
Well,
one time.
I'm really looking forward to seeing people that I normally don't see on the West Coast, right? I'm looking forward to finally meeting,
freaking sure, man.
hanging out with Mighty Mel V. That is my one of my number one priorities, is to link up with Mel and to, sit down, eat with them, hang out with them. I plan on hanging out with this guy right here who just joined the chat, Swaggle House. Looking forward to, seeing what he's doing at the show. Like that, I told these guys, I told Leg and Clutch, I said, listen, I'm just going there to hang out and to spend time with people. If you guys need anything from me, I'm not doing anything, so I'll be helping these guys. I'll be going around doing a little bit of promotion for Mark, hopefully, giving away
Nice.
giving away blind bags and having people open them, which is going to be fun. I'll be recording that. So I'm looking forward to just, here's the thing. And we talked about this the other night on, I forget which show, but for me, cons have gone from, when I used to go to San Diego every year, it was like, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want to buy, this is what I'm gonna go, search, to here's who I want to see, here's who I want to sit down and spend time with, here's who I'm looking forward to seeing. It's a community thing more than a I'm looking to get product or get collectibles. I really appreciate this community that we've built at Beyond Wednesdays and the friends that I've created through this, and I look forward to it. This is my this has become my social thing. I don't do the bars anymore. I don't do going out and hanging at crazy places anymore. So now it's cons, and I think that's important. I think that's breaking bread with people on multiple levels, whether it's making money with them or sitting down and having a bite to eat with them and drink with them and really spending quality time together as humans. That's what I'm there for. So I'm looking forward to Mighty Mel V.
And I super agree with you on that point also, because I do feel like California is my turf. Like, if there's something major going on in Southern California, I'm not hard to find. I've never been hard to find. So I'm really excited to do that. Last time I saw Mel, I was on a random quest and ended up in New York for a couple days after Boston and things like that by myself. And that was a good time. Also, he hadn't drank in a while and came out with me.
Yeah.
And he'd gotten a lot skinnier and came out with me and had drank. That was, you need a warm up for that one. But hey, that was but hell if we didn't have a great time. So shout out to Mel, dude. Can't wait to see you, dude. Emiliano's gonna be out there. Haven't seen him in a while. A lot of you guys, some of you I haven't met. John, I only keep hanging out with him in
looking forward to seeing John. Yeah, big time.
Places like Alabama and Tennessee. Places the New Yorker and California generally don't meet up. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm looking forward to any of that stuff. I got and the cool thing is, man, having like a nice following. A lot of the work that I get done is gonna, I think, allow me to, as long as I work my ass off when I get home, not have to be not have to do quite as many live, if you know what I mean. Like, I had to do some of the stuff. I was lucky to be that Hell Destroyer show before the meetup that he had on Tuesday. Was, you saw how clutch that was, and I just rolled up in the morning and really got ahead of the game for breakfast on Wednesday. Shout out to Alex. Thank you, brother. Again, thank you, brother. By the way, yeah. So that was a great way to kick it off. But I made the one-on-one bags and stuff like that. So even though I will have some Transformer bags, it goes by. It's an eBay thing. We do have to buy them. Oh, bro, John and I, planes, trains, and trains just to get there. That's for sure. So that's to say the least. To tell you the truth, we used them all. And so, yeah, I'm with you. I'm looking forward to this. It's hopefully going to be some really great events. Each thing I've done this year, I've tried to tack with a different game plan, and part of it is just go, rah. Some of it's walking in circles, but I want to be really focused on the things that I need. And when you spend money, you gotta do something to make it back. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
I'm not talking about I can afford like a hotel in my budget for whatever, but you spend money on books and things like that to sell. You got to sell them, otherwise you kind of wasted your money. So it's that, and I can't wait. And I've got a great following of, I don't mean following, but people that get books from me from the cons and things like that. I know I've brought a lot of them to the show. And I know that when I can come home, I'm still gonna have these cool things for everybody the second I get home, because everybody and their mother is gonna be live out there, and that's the name of the game. I know how it goes, and that's and that's gonna be great, and that is fun. And I'll be working hard for myself. Whoever needs stuff out there, I'm doing my best. So. I can't wait either. It's gonna be fun, and man, it's cool to do something a little different. We gotta do some New York stuff, and I'm glad both of us are gonna be there. Wednesday to Monday?
Yeah.
That's costs a little more, but you know what? I'm telling you, you'll never see me leave San Diego on Sunday again.
Yeah, I know.
Sunday's important, and I just bailed, dude. I bought another hotel room. Wasn't cheap, but it would have been been easier to extend a night, I think, than because we've got to do the musical chairs with the cars, and luckily Katie came down, and but then I've got 2 cars at the hotel, and parking a car is like $65 a night if you're not in the right place, so it is what it is. But you won't see me leaving too many of these concerts on Monday, and I've got other reasons for that. So.
We totally forgot about your pickups. We want to see your pickups here, Leg.
I got pickups.
Yeah, I want to see your pickups.
Cool. So here, so first, shout out to Joe. Not this Joe, but like shout out to him anyway. But anyways, from Discord. So I bought the a Mark Spears set. I'm just gonna show the one book, but I got a PSA set of his foils from San Diego. So I got a gold.
Wow.
10 of the foil swimming girl. So out of the 5 books, there's a 9.6, 3.98, and this bad boy. So he was gonna fill a raffle. It didn't fill, and I was like, dude, do you want to? Your price isn't bad. What's going on? So shout out to him. This is my first PSA slab, dude. I remember I used to, like, back in the day. You guys probably remember. I used to say I would go to war with like a PGX slab.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could have somebody up, dude. This is the slab you're going to war with, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Now, luckily, ground advantage is like over 2 pounds. Doesn't change the price too much, because this thing is like 2 CGC slabs. But I'll tell you, like, I haven't tried to get this thing open, but I can't even feel a seam. You can kind of see it. But however, it's like bolted in there or something. This thing is ridiculous. So I got a gold 10. And by the way, I can't tell if I love that or not. I'm the jury's out on me on these 10s. Like if you guys saw our friend Jeff, Golden Age Guru, got a PSA 10 on the Killing Joke, and I think the CGC 10 went for like 30 grand.
Wow.
They're gonna put it for auction as the PSA 10 and see how it does. And buddy, look, I barely think to this crowd I even need to say that they're a new company. They're gonna slap a 10 on it, and that's a book that probably not quite as hard to get a 10 on. So that's what's up. So anyway, I like this. They're heavy, dude. Like if so you say 25 slabs is like what a CGC box, the typical box that they ship. They changed their boxes, which absolutely sucks. But like in the typical box that were great for storage as well. Then yeah. So dude, I don't want to know what 25 of these are going to weigh twice as much. So it really feels like 2. I haven't weighed it yet. So
It is 2. It's double
yeah.
it's
just
double.
under
It's
double.
it feels double. Like it's
Yeah.
like dude, you pick up like 5 of these and do a little 15 pounders or something like that, right? Anyway, so I like it. I hope it doesn't completely cheapen the experience. I think it's cool. I always had my own druthers on those. I always thought there should be more 99s and 10s in the first place. But I don't know. So jury's out on PSA, but the slab is nice. The slab itself, agreed it. So when I went to Vegas and I showed all the books with that I got signed by Campbell, it's very expensive to slab these, and I was a witness there as well. So but they wouldn't let us do it. So it was I don't think I'm calling anybody out, but it was John Bowlerjack was the approved for J. Scott Campbell. It was like 115 or something. I didn't think I could PSA anything, so I had him. I think he does it himself. I think I had him. I paid to press these 2 books. I only subbed 2, but including the signatures, it was over $300 to CGCSS 2 Campbell books. So that's why I only did 2, and the other 20 I got sitting here. So let's see what we got. Don't know the grades. I got the thing that says I got the I paid him, PayPal or whatever, and I got the alert that it shipped. I just got it back, and I have no idea. So I'm gonna try not completely. They're wrapped in these things. I used to. Dude, it ships like I did.
Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah.
Like I don't always do it, but I sometimes dude, I do this. Where it's
Hell yeah.
the double slab.
Yep.
I don't just on everything because it's all right. So sorry, I'm trying to. I want to go back first. I can see it. So the Blue Monday's a 9.2.
Ooh.
And I'll be honest, I had 0%. I expected like 9.8 on this thing, but it was so damn nice, and they sell so well. So a 9.
It looks like mine.
It does look like yours, dude. That's the same grade
Hey,
too.
we're twins.
I thought it's possibility of a higher grade. I did. It definitely does look pressed. So
Hey, bro, as it should be. We're both 9.2s, bro.
we're both just 9.2s in life, bro. So whatever,
Yeah,
man.
man.
This completely makes sense. So no, let's see the other one.
Mama.
There's only 100 of the other one. Let me try to get this open here. I don't know if I can do it without trying to pop out the grade. All right, so
Let's go, bro.
Ooh.
9.4 on the blind side. There's a little
God,
stuff
what a
on the back
beautiful
on this, but there's only
book.
100 of these as well.
Mama.
I'll be quite honest. I'm not. I know. You want a 9.8. I would sometimes with the thing on there. I definitely am going to check the notes on this. I thought it was 9. I thought it was. I do see. Yeah, they're trying to. Now that you know what, it's accurate. You kind of hope with a little bit more with the with the SS bump or something like that. You know what I mean? But to be honest with you, there's only 100 of these. If you guys remember, I showed the San Diego one. I like that one better, and because they couldn't do the SS thing, and I got Marat to sign that, so that I put that PC style. So and you don't necessarily need that with the PC. So I got the Marat and Campbell both to sign that one for me. So in any case, it's on 9.4 and 9.2. You hope for more. I don't think the grades are wrong though, so I'm fine with it. I chose this because it's worth it, the scarcity, and it's beautiful. This worth it, and the scarcity. Signed them really well. I got pictures of him signed them both, so I got those open. Maybe they would have been PSA 10s. I don't know. You know what? That black looks super cool.
Yeah,
under
it does,
the yellow
man.
right there. Yeah. the blind side. Chicago Comic Con, so there's 100 of these. I believe it
Fucking
says it
beautiful, man.
on the
Tough
limited
book.
variant, 1 of 100.
Wow.
So there you go, signed in there. So expensive grades, cool books. That's what's up. I'll get I'll JSA the rest eventually, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Hood, you get anything?
I did, but this stuff's in the other room and shit. I went by a Steven shop last few days. I picked up a bunch of stuff, but yeah. But
Well, there
he
you
did
go.
drop a commercial for the blind bag, and you got to see this. It's pretty cool.
he did. Steven did.
Yeah, it's in the chat. I sent it to Mark. He liked it.
Is it on his IG?
Yeah, it didn't come up in the chat. There it is. I don't have any sound.
There's no sound. Yeah.
No, that's not it.
It's not it.
I was like, Saturday the 13th. I don't think that's it, dude.
All right,
I
hold
think
on.
that's in a couple days.
There it is.
Okay. Hey guys, mark your calendars. We have a special event coming up for the release of Mark Spears Halloween blind bags. It's happening during our first ever midnight release, October 7th. Here's Steven with more information.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Hey, I'm very excited to have our very first midnight release here in the store. In our store that night, Mark Spears will be live on his YouTube channel with us. And possibly autograph giveaways behind us. I'm excited this Saturday. Can't wait to see y'all here.
An
Hold on,
exciting
check it
event.
out.
Shut up.
That's cool. That's cool, man. Good for
They
them.
did bloopers.
Yeah.
Dude,
Funny.
still though, Chase's commercial, boy. How cool is that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's so awesome, dude.
Here are the bloopers. Here we go.
Hey guys.
Yes, keep going.
Hey guys, we want to invite y'all. No. What did I say?
I don't know what he's supposed to tell you.
Okay. Do I just keep going?
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay.
Here's a twist. We'll have.
We can try one more time.
Because I was gonna say the first one.
Join us October 7th. Let's see, how
Is this 7th or 8th?
7th at midnight. Or would it be the 8th? See, that's the thing. Did you say the 8th at midnight? Or 7th at midnight?
Our first ever midnight release.
So midnight is the 8th.
But it won't be midnight. It'll be 11 p.m., right?
I don't know.
No, because it's East Coast midnight.
Yes. Yes. East Coast midnight. Yes. It'll be on the 7th.
Yeah, because we're going to be doing it at 11 o'clock because it's going to be midnight on the
Right.
East Coast. So, but we're going to monster cookie, Mark Spears monster cookies. We're going to hand them out. Milk
Well,
and cookies, bro.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. It's gonna be fun.
I hope people don't kill us, dude, on that.
No,
bag.
we're gonna have a lot of fun, dude. That's gonna be a good show.
I just hope there's not every East Coast person with the blind bag early opens
selling stuff
thousands
early.
of them all weekend. That's kind of
It'll happen.
I got the golden ticket.
It'll happen. Unfortunately, it's gonna happen. Hopefully, Lunar and Keenspot will put out a disclaimer to everybody, and we'll see. You know. So
Well, I'm going to be trolling all weekend. Sorry.
well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out over the next couple weeks until New York Comic Con. And be back next week, next Wednesday, you guys, for the exclusive opportunity to pick up some of our third variant that we've done now. This is for Harley Quinn Elvira #1. You're the best, Painey. I appreciate you, brother. I got something extra in your Stein pack, so much love, brother. That being said, we'll see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Adios.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.